Let's jump right into Volume 2, and to be fair, this might be my favorite volume. One of them at least. It has the best action scenes, best comedy, introduces fun new characters, and further develops the main characters and the world even more. The story begins right after the last one. Everyone is preparing for the Vital Festival. Fighters from different schools are pouring in. Then the students of Beacon Academy are getting ready for the Vital Festival tournament. But Blake isn't feeling up to it because she feels that Tortrick and a terrorist organization known as the White Fang are planning something diabolical, and no one appears to be doing anything about it. So Ruby and the girls take matters in their own hands and try to find out what their plan is. Also preparing for a school dance, they also get help from Sun, newcomer Neptune, Ruby's dog Zwei, and even Professor Oobleck.
It's Dr. Oobleck. I didn't earn the PhD for fun, thank you very much.
While Tortrick and the White Fang are setting up for Phase 2 of their plan. It is also revealed that Tortrick is in cahoots with another villain now referred to as Cinder. One of the best things about this volume is that the story is more straightforward. As much as I like Volume 1, the story arcs didn't really connect with each other and felt more episodic. But here, the story arcs interconnect quite seamlessly, making a more cohesive narrative. The animation is improved a bit, there's a lot more detail in the environments and the background characters. Yes, no more shadow people. The new characters are a lot of fun, even though there's not much to them yet, but they're still enjoyable nonetheless. General Ironwood is a good foil for Ozpin, and is revealed to once have a relationship with Goodwitch. Emerald and Mercury are a good villainous duo, and their banters are entertaining to watch. Cinder's pretty cool, again, there's nothing known about her yet, but her cold and confident demeanor gives her an intimidating presence. But my favorite new character is definitely Neptune. Now this is what Flash Sentry should have been. A guy who tries too hard to be cool and laid back, flirts with women, but still remains funny and likable. Every time this guy is on screen, it's hard not to crack a smile.
Whoa, what a woman. Sup?
Whatever.
The old characters get a lot more development as well. There's a great scene where Team RWBY are talking about each other and why they became Huntresses, and begin to take the responsibility of the title. We see a shadier side to Professor Ozpin, a strong friendship blooming with Piera and John, and even Oobleck gets some interesting development. He's not just a kooky teacher, he's really complex.
It is my job to protect the people, and although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. I am a huntsman, Ruby, because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
Reveal with Penny that is handled with the right amount of maturity. The action scenes are also a step up. One of my favorites is this food fight at the beginning. Oh what, they throw food at each other like other food fights? Oh no! They use French bread as swords, sausages as whips, and turkeys as boxing gloves. This was a scene where I was both admiring the creativity and laughing my ass off at the same time. Another great action scene is the climax. It starts out as this train chase where Team RWBY, Oobleck, and even Zwei are trying to stop Tortrick from unleashing Grimm into the city. They hijack the train, fight a bunch of thugs, a cool character named Neo, and Tortrick as well. There's also the introduction of a character who will play a much bigger role in later volumes. Then the train crashes, the action takes place in the city, soon all of the hunters and huntresses come together to save the city, and we're introduced to another cool character named Coco, who exterminates a whole bunch of Grimm with a briefcase that doubles as a frickin' machine gun.
You just destroyed my favorite clothing store. Prepare to die.
Outside of mere spectacle, the best part of the entire volume is the school dance subplot. Yeah, the most overused cliche in every teen movie is the best scene in this volume. One of the reasons why is because it delivers good messages to especially teenagers and even adults. There's a lesson about the values of just taking a break. You might argue that Hartsworm I Hail tried to do that lesson, but when they did it, it felt too one-sided. Here, we understand where Blake is coming from and why she is concerned for her well-being. Of just being yourself, which I know is kind of an overused lesson, but with that said, it's executed very well, and it does it better than most other shows that deliver that message.
No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines, just be honest. You can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
This unfortunately will be the last volume that Monty Oum will ever be a part of until his untimely death in 2015. Overall, RWBY Volume 2 is one of my favorite volumes. It may be slow in parts, but it still delivers the goods. If you enjoyed the last volume, you'll definitely enjoy the second one.